Good morning. I read a quote this morning that I thought was really cool and I wanted to share with you. It's by a leader in my church named Jeffrey R. Holland, and it's just a powerful invitation. He said, "We are witnessing an ever greater movement toward polarity. If you're treading water in the current of a river, you will go somewhere. You simply will go wherever the current takes you, going with the stream, following the tide, drifting in the current will not do. Choices have to be made. Not making a choice is a choice. Learn to choose now." So, the fact that you're here in Unit 2 of the Warrior Journey program shows that you are not a drifter. You're someone who chooses to grow and to challenge themselves to lift those around them. And that's pretty awesome. So, we're going to start today by looking at why. Why are you making that choice? Why are you taking that leap? Remembering this why will help us later on in the program when roadblocks come and when challenges are hard and it's hard to move on and we feel stuck, because it'll help us have the strength to move forward anyway and to choose to go on because we're remembering that why and why we're here in the first place. So later on in the program, I'm going to have you choose a mountain. In other words, I'm going to have you start to look at the people you feel most often called to help. And so sometimes for some of us, it's going to be those who are unhealthy or those who are ignorant or who struggle with mental health issues or emotional issues or with addictions. And all of us are going to have different ways and different people that we most often feel called to help. And all of us are going to have all of those people tug at our hearts sometimes, right? Because we all struggle with some of those things and we have empathy. But we're going to find that there's a pattern that we're going to start to notice, that we most often feel this desire to help a certain type of people. And as we start to notice those patterns and start to see that in our life, we'll have a big major hints as to our unique work on earth. And so for me, I will often feel a struggle or a desire to really help those who do not see their potential because they don't understand who they really are. And so whenever I would see people wasting away their time on video games or scrolling social media endlessly or just wasting tons of time on TV, it really bothered me because I knew that they had incredible gifts and incredible light within them that could change the world, that could bless the people around them, and that people were suffering because they were not using those gifts for good. And so I just wanted to do something that would help those who kind of realized they had an inkling to do something different, to make a difference, but they weren't quite sure where to start or where to go or what the next step was. And so that's what this program is for, and why I started writing this book and doing all of these things, because I felt this call to help those people. And so your challenge today is going to be to, like all the challenges have 3 different levels, like I mentioned before. And you're going to choose the level that's going to take you out of your comfort zone, because that's the zone of growth. And I'm going to tell you a little secret. Honestly, the way to create an inspiring home environment and a place where those around you will want to choose to do good and to change the world is by being a person who's challenging herself every single day to grow and to do something that will inspire those around us. That's what makes an inspiring environment. And of course, we're not always going to be on our game, and there's going to be times where we feel a little off and when we have to get right back on track. But that's what this community is for, is to help us and inspire us and to help us keep moving forward in that vision so that we can be more in that growth mindset every day. And that's what's going to create the home that we want and the environment that we want for those in our family. And that's going to help us change the world as we zone into our own unique gifts and talents and the way that the unique work that we are being called to do on this earth. So that's what I hope to help you do, and that's what we're going to start today with, is looking at reading the leap and writing down and then sharing with others the way that we feel most called to help and the why we're here. So I'm excited for you, and let's get started.